Alright, what's going on, y'all? Today we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my 2021 NBA awards. So since it's the final weekend, I thought this is the perfect time to let you guys know who are my 2021 NBA awards, such as Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, and MVP. So let's get started. So for my Sixth Man of the Year, my pick is Jordan Clarkson. So for the season, Jordan Clarkson is averaging over 18 points a game for the first place Jazz. Clarkson has been a consistent player off the bench, consistent scoring points off the bench. And no matter who's in the game, he provides you all instant offense, and he's been incredible this season. Although he has been slowing down a bit post All Star break. At the beginning of the season, he was a runaway Sixth Man of the Year, but he's been good for the most part. And the fact that Utah Jazz in the first place, a big part of it is due to his production off the bench. You see games where he score over 40 points, consistently give you 20 a game, over 30. Jordan Clarkson is a perfect microwave off the bench, and it shows why Utah has been so good this season. Now, other candidates I want to give my props to is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has had an incredible season for the Knicks, averaging over 15 a game, while shooting 47% from the field, 38% for three. He's been a real spark plug off the bench and been a perfect veteran leader for this New York team. Another candidate I want to give props to, not really a lot of people give him a lot of props, is Jalen Brunson from Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson has become one of the best backup point guards in the league, and he's provided instant spark, dynamic, dynamic off the bench. Brunson has been very efficient throughout the season, shooting over 52% from the field and 40% from the 3-point line. And he's been a very good secondary ball handling playmaker, to Luka. And then, last but not least, another Utah Jazz, Joe Ingles, definitely deserves credit as well. He's been very efficient, even though he only averaging about 12 a game. His advanced number is no joke. He's been a very good player off the bench. You can plug him in and start whenever the Utah players, such as Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley has, been out with injuries. Joe Ingles has been the do-it-all player for Utah Jazz, and he's another big reason why Utah Jazz has the best record in the league. All right, next up on my list is most improved player. So my pick for most improved player is Julius Randle. I know that the stats don't show that it's too big of a jump from last season, but it's something called the eye test. You have to see how big a difference, how much better he's been from this season compared to last season. His impact in the game is much bigger than it was last season. So far this season, he's averaging 24 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, on 41% shooting from the 3-point line. So he made big improvement on a 3-point shot. And honestly, he's a big reason why this Knicks team, in my opinion, is a surprise. It's a surprise team of the year. And also, in my opinion, he's second team All NBA, so he's been that good. So other candidates I want to give props to, Jerami Grant, made a big jump in scoring, from this year to last season, averaging 22 a game. Although Detroit has been awful this season, he's been no alone bright spot for Detroit this season, and he showed that he's worth that contract he got this season. And then the other candidate I want to give props to is Christian Wood. Christian Wood, for injury, injury in his ankle, he was incredible this season, and he was a front runner in my opinion early on the season before the injury. But he averaged 21 points, 9.6 rebounds, while shooting 51% from the field and 37% from the free throw line. Christian Wood, in my opinion, is on one of the best contracts in the NBA. Man, his production just shows for it. And if he continues to progress like this, he might earn some big time money in the next contract. And then this is like an outsider, but my last most improved player, although he got hurt early, early on as well, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showed that he can carry, showed that he could be a top 2 option. He was a top option this year. His efficiency and everything improved from last season. Last season, he averaged 19 points a game, while shooting 47% from the field and 35% from the 3-point line. much worse OKC team this season. He averaged 24 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, while shooting 51% from the field, 42% from three, and over 80% from free throw line. He would definitely be in this conversation if he didn't hurt his ankle, last month. So, all right. So next up on my list is Defensive Player of the Year, and I know this one's gonna be, I was gonna say controversial. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this pick for me, but this is my list. But my pick for Defensive Player of the Year this season is Ben Simmons. Based off the fact that I believe that he's the most versatile defender. He can guard 1 through 5, like I said. I believe he's the best defender in the league. He can do it all, from guarding point guards, guarding bigs. He got a lot of good, examples of clamping down other teams' best players, such as, he did a good job with Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, other, good bigs. I just believe that versatility should be rewarded, especially in today's NBA. Versatility is most emphasized, is the most important thing in today's NBA, and Ben Simmons is, my opinion, the perfect example of a versatile defender. So I really do believe that Ben Simmons deserves Defensive Player of the Year. I know a lot of people pick is Rudy Gobert, and that's who's my second pick. And I think it's a very tight race. And the credit to Rudy Gobert, he's the best rim protecting big. He's the best team defensive big. Not as good as 1-on-1 that people think he is. But he's still pretty solid 1-on-1, like on the ball 1-on-1 defender. And then my other pick, this is slept on pick, is Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is another versatile big who can really guard 1 through 5. He can guard on the perimeter. He can guard switches very well. He protects the rim very, very well. And then the other pick would be obviously Joel Embiid is a very good two-way center. So that's my Defensive Player of the Year pick. Like I said, I know a lot of people are not gonna like that pick, but I honestly, picking all these awards is very tough, and all these players deserve credit on having incredible seasons. But you gotta pick one, and those are my choices so far. So next up, let's go to the Rookie of the Year award. So my pick for Rookie of the Year is LaMelo Ball, and I had a very tough time picking this based off the fact that LaMelo missed, extended period of time. However, from all the games he played, he played in from the moment the season tipped off, and for the majority of the season, LaMelo Ball has been the best rookie. He's been the most impactful rookie. He's averaging 16 points per game, over 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and over a steal and a half. With his play, he got him in the playoff spot when he started, having over 18 a game. This team record is better. This team is significantly better when he starts. So ever since he started, the team has been a lot better. And this team just go. He just get this team going. Now, the other player who I think had a legit case, and who I had a very tough time, choosing, against on Rookie of the Year, Anthony Edwards, of course. Early on the season, he was struggling with his being efficient from the field. But ever since this post All-Star break, in my opinion, he's been the best rookie. Averaging over 23 a game post All-Star break, and on much better, being much more efficient from the field. And on the season, he's averaging 19 points per game. So he's really getting, clicking. He's showing, flashes of being a very good player, a very good scorer in this league. So honestly, my Rookie of the Year race between them two, is a very close, race. And I don't have a problem if you pick either or. And then my third who came in third for Rookie of the Year, Tyrese Haliburton, man. He's had an underrated season, very quietly, very good season. Although Sacramento Kings didn't have a very good season, kind of had an underwhelming season. He was very good. He's one of their brightest spots, along with De'Aaron Fox. He averaged 13 points per game, 5.3 assists, while shooting 47% from the field, 40% from three, and over 86% from free throw line. So he's a very offensive player. He's a very steady player. So you know what you'll get from him. And from the moment he was starting, his numbers were even better than that. So he's been very good, and in my opinion, he's been the best three rookies. But for my pick, I had to go with LaMelo Ball based on impact and how he's been, in my opinion, the best rookie from the from the entire season. Don't know why I couldn't get my words out. All right. Oh man, oh man, I was thinking too fast on that one. I almost couldn't get my words out for a second. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so next up on my awards list, let's go to Coach of the Year. And this one, man, you can make a case for all three. For the top three coaches, in my opinion. But my Coach of the Year is Coach Thibodeau from New York Knicks, based off the fact that nobody, including myself, expected this team to be a top 4 seed, top 5 seed in the East. Really, they 39-31. ESPN and all these other media outlets had New York only winning 22 games. They exceed expectations. Like they are way better than many people expected. A lot of that had to do with Coach Thibodeau, man. Same last year. This Knicks was not a very good defensive team. Pretty much the same cast, same group of players from a year ago. This team is top 3 defensive team. That's Coach Thibodeau. He got this team playing amazingly defensively. And they being a pretty solid offense. And the fact that, like I said, Julius Randle has taken off, I do believe that, though. I do believe that it's from, Coach Thibodeau's scheme. He's done a very good job for this group. Coach Thibodeau got the team playing ball in New York, in my opinion. This is the best they've been since the Carmelo Anthony era. And now New York Knicks have become an attractive market again. So this offseason is going to be very, very interesting from New York Knicks. Let's talk about the other candidates. I had a tough time with this one. My number 2 is Coach Monty Williams. Coach Monty Williams has done a fantastic job with Phoenix ever since he arrived last year. Many people forget that last year this Phoenix team started off hot. And then DeAndre Ayton got suspended for 25 games, which I believe really affected them. Really caused him to have up and down season, especially during that, that period of time when he was suspended. And then what they did in the bubble, the team 8-0 in the bubble, and then they discontinued that them ascending from the bubble into the season. Now, in my opinion, I had them at the 6 to 8 seed. I didn't expect them to be competing for the best record in the league. This team is only a game beyond having the best record in the league. Just think about that for a second. From a year ago, for how pitiful this team has been over the last decade, Monty Williams has done a fantastic job with this group. I know Chris Paul, a lot of people going to say Chris Paul deserved all the credit, majority credit. He does deserve credit. I do think that credit deserved to Monty Williams as well. Like, he's done a fantastic job with this group. And I believe he deserves serious considerations for Coach of the Year. And in my opinion, I think it's a coin toss between either or. I wouldn't be mad if you think Monty Williams is the Coach of the Year or you think Coach Thibodeau is the Coach of the Year. And then my number 3 coaching candidate, who also got a legit case, is Coach Snyder for Utah Jazz. This team got the best record in the league. This team was very good last year. I believe they was either 6. Yeah, they were the 6th seed last season. My opinion, I thought this team was going to be the same. I thought they were going to be between the 6 to 7 to 8 range. This team has ascended. The team outperformed that standard for mine. And now a lot of people expect this team to have the best record in the league. I know I didn't for sure. So credit to Coach Snyder, man. Credit to all 3 of these coaches, man. This just shows you how hard it is to pick awards. And this year, no exception to that. Man, I'm looking at this video. I pray you gotta cut down these videos. Let me know in the comments if you got like longer videos or you got like shorter videos. So let me know. But last but not least, the final award. I know many people, pretty much why they came to this video, want to know who is the 2021 MVP. Who is my 2021 MVP? In my opinion, it's Nikola Jokic. Obviously, a lot of other candidates got hurt. They missed time throughout the season. But one thing about Nikola Jokic is he kept his team top 4 seed in the West when unfortunately Jamal Murray went down with an injury. Kept his team afloat. Since post All-Star break, I believe the team might have the best record in the post All-Star break. So the fact that they've been even better since Jamal Murray been out, it shows you how good Jokic has been. And then availability is the best ability. This man has not missed a single game. High-Res had to say in 2021 NBA. He hasn't missed a single game. He's played every game. So he's a warrior out there. So his numbers for the season, 26.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, 8.5 assists while shooting 56% from the field, 39% for three, and over 86% for a free throw line. Like, this man has been efficient from the field. He's a magician with the ball. One of the best passes big that I have seen in the NBA. And he's my pick for MVP right now. Now let's talk about the other candidates. Number 2 on my list has Joel Embiid. Parts of the seasons before he got hurt, he was my MVP. But he missed too many games. He's been having an incredible season. Biggest reason why they first in the East. As he averaged 29 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 3 assists, over a block and a half a game. Like, he's been one of the best two-way bigs in the NBA this season. He got a case to be the best two-way, big in the game, alongside him, between him and Anthony Davis. So Embiid has been doing the both ends of the floor. So he just said he missed about 18, 19, 20 games. He missed too many games. Then, other player on my list, a lot of people not know voter fatigue is a thing, is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is very quietly had a very efficient season once again. He had an incredible season once again. I think a lot of people sleep on the Bucks because they failures and they shortcomings in the playoffs. But a lot of people sleep on the fact that Milwaukee has been taking a different approach this season. Been more preparing for playoff-like situations this season. So they've been taking a different approach to the regular season. But Giannis has averaged 28.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, while averaging over a steal and block per game. So Giannis has been very good on both ends of the floor once again. And then another top 5 candidate in my opinion, Stephen Curry, man. Stephen Curry has been a beauty to watch this season. The fact that he got this team in 8th place in the West right now, 4 games over 500, the league's leading scorer, averaging 32 points a game. Probably had the most efficient season. In my opinion, his best season. Even better than when he won unanimous MVP season. A lot of those people criticize him, talking about he's not nothing without a good team. He shut those critics up real quick. This man getting triple team, have a whole team, a tiny defense focus on him night in and night out. This man, Steph Curry, is incredible, man. The gravity that he brings to his teammate, the gravity that he has on the floor, is incredible, man. This man's electric. And then his on and off numbers for the team is historic. So Steph Curry definitely deserves consideration for MVP. And then my final, candidate in the top 5 list is Chris Paul, man. Yes, I know the numbers don't show that he had MVP numbers. While he averaged 16.5 points, 9 assists, and 4.5 rebounds a game, his impact on winning. The fact that he got this Phoenix team in the top 2 in the conversation for the best record in the league, it shows you how impactful he is. He's just a winning basketball player, man. I know a lot of people talk about him in the playoffs, but if you look back at all this, everything that happened, every playoffs, series, unfortunate injuries that happen, and then everything he's been on, he has impact in winning from his New Orleans days. The fact that he got a New Orleans team as a consistent competitive team in the West is incredible for itself. The fact that he raised that Clippers Lob City era into championship contenders, although they never made the finals, they were serious contenders. And due to the fact that they had injuries and stuff, but the fact that they had them as contenders to show you how impactful Chris Paul was for that team. And then Houston Rockets, best record in the league. The year he was there, and then had them going toe to toe with the Warriors squad for those 2 years. And then now what he did last year, OKC, when a lot of people thought he was washed, had that team in the playoffs. Had that team as the 5th seed in the West, while many people projected to be a lottery team. Gave that team last year a 0.1% chance of making the playoffs. He had that team as a playoff team last year. Matter of fact, he had them he had them as a 5th seed in the playoffs. And then what he doing in Phoenix this season, it just speaks for itself, man. Chris Paul is a legendary player, one of the best point guards to ever play the game. So he definitely deserves his credit, man. And that is my list. So to recap everything, my 6th man of the year, Jordan Clarkson. My most improved player, Julius Randle. Defensive player of the year, Ben Simmons. Rookie of the year, had LaMelo Ball. Coach of the year, Coach Thibodeau. And then my MVP, Nikola Jokic, man. Let me know if you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section who are your award winners for each one of these categories. Let me know. Definitely looking forward to reading your comments, man. Hope you guys have a good day, and be on the lookout for the video on Sunday when I talk about the playoffs and the play-in game scenario. So with that being said, hope y'all have a good day, man, and I'll catch y'all on Sunday, man. Peace out.